Hi, everyone. In last lecture, we built our PHP server container. In this lecture, we will try to add the ability to synchronize the local change to the container. First, let's look at the container we created. It dies as soon as the PHP script is executed. If we want to keep the container up and running, we need to remove this line, the CMD instruction, and build the image again. Okay, let's build the image again. Let's find the command here, I think, build the image. We are in the wrong directory. We need to go to this folder and let's clear the screen. And this time I would like to give it a tag v1. Okay, the image is built. Let's take a look at the Docker desktop. You see the image is built here. Let's try to run it. Run. As you can see, this time the container keeps running. But it does not have any output because we didn't execute any command yet. Let's try to add a PHP file to our code directory. Let's say we add my.php. We print out some message, echo the message. Save the change. Let's see whether we can see the change in the container. We go into the container and list the file. As you can see, we don't see the newly added my.php file in the container. To be able to synchronize the local change, the change on our local machine to the container, we need to use the volume option. Let's see that in action. Now we can delete this container. We run the container again, the v1 container. But this time, we give it a name, PHP server. And here, we can set the volume options. We go to the VS Code editor and copy the path here. And copy the path. Copy path. And paste in the host path input box. For the container path, we copy from the workdir. Okay, we paste it here, and then we click on the run button. Now the container is running, and let's go into the container and see the files. You can see they have the same file. Now let's try to add a new file on our local machine. Call it u.php. And I will just copy the content from my.php, and in this file, the message from u.php. Okay, save the change. Let's go back to the container and list. As you can see, the file, the newly added file, is showing up in the container. Now let's try to examine the content. Cat u.php. As you can see, the file content are the same. Next, let's try to add a PHP file from in the container and see whether it will show up on our local machine. We clear it and echo PHP echo file from container. We call the script third.php released. As you can see, the file is shown up is added in the container, and let's see the content third.php. That you can see the third.php is showing up in our local machine as well, and the content are the same. Third.php and the content, and then it's here. See, the content is here, the same. Okay, in this lecture, we used the volume options when start our container to add the ability to sync the change between the local machine and the container.